Have you ever felt a presence so strong, so alive, that it seemed to wrap around your being even though no hand had ever touched you? That inexplicable shiver, that sudden warmth, the sense that someone else's heartbeat somehow synced with yours. These are the whispers of energetic merging, the invisible dance of souls connecting without a single physical touch. Energetic merging is not about romantic love, though love can amplify it. It's about the subtle recognition that two beings, two energetic fields, can resonate so perfectly that their boundaries blur, creating a shared vibrational experience. You might encounter it with a lifelong friend, a stranger who feels familiar, or someone you've only met once yet feel as if you've known forever. I remember the first time I truly felt it. It was at a quiet cafe on a rainy afternoon. I was sitting across from someone I had just met. There was no overt conversation, no laughter, no touching, yet I could feel waves of warmth radiating from them, subtly pulling at my own energy. It was as if invisible threads stretched from their heart to mine, intertwining, dancing, merging, creating a rhythm that neither of us controlled but both of us felt. It was electric yet gentle, a paradox of intensity and serenity. The physical sensations. Energetic merging often begins subtly. You may feel a tingling along your spine, a rush of warmth across your chest, or a fluttering in your stomach. Some describe it as a vibration that seems to originate not from the outside world but from within, as if your very atoms are responding to someone else's presence. As the energy strengthens, it can cascade throughout the body. Hands, feet, head, and heart all resonate in unison. Your breathing may shift. You may feel lightheaded or suddenly awake. Many people report a sense of euphoria or an unusual calm, a simultaneous feeling of being grounded and expansively connected to the universe. It's important to note that this is not merely imagination or projection. Energy, after all, exists beyond our physical senses. Science is beginning to explore it through biofields, electromagnetic interactions, and subtle vibrational studies. What our eyes cannot see, our bodies can still perceive. When two energies align, the effect is tangible, measurable at the cellular level, and undeniably real to those experiencing it. Mental and emotional layers. Beyond physical sensations, energetic merging carries profound mental and emotional resonance. Thoughts may echo between two individuals without speaking. You might find yourself understanding what the other is feeling, sensing emotions before they articulate them. A shared mental rhythm emerges, almost as if you are thinking together, feeling together, living together in that invisible space between words and gestures. For example, imagine sitting across from someone and simultaneously smiling, thinking the same exact thought. That uncanny sense of synchronicity is a hallmark of energetic merging. It's not coincidence. It's the subtle recognition of frequencies that are harmonically compatible. Emotionally, the experience can be overwhelming. A wave of empathy may wash over you, opening hidden doors in your heart. Old wounds may resurface, but with the merging energy, they feel lighter, softer, as if the universe is holding space for healing. Many describe it as the feeling of coming home to themselves through the reflection of another soul. Illustrative story. The stranger on the bridge. Let me share another story. A friend told me about walking across a quiet pedestrian bridge at dawn. A stranger was standing at the railing, staring into the rising sun. Their eyes met, and an instant invisible connection formed. No words were exchanged, no handshake offered, yet they felt completely intertwined. The friend described a sensation as though an entire lifetime of understanding passed between them in mere seconds. Their energy fields danced together, mirrored each other, and when the stranger turned and walked away, the absence was palpable, a subtle tug of separation grief. But it was also beautiful, a reminder that energy knows no boundaries, no ownership, no permanence, yet it leaves a lasting impression. Rhetorical questions to reflect on. If two souls can merge without touching, then what else in life are we missing by focusing solely on the physical? How often do we ignore the silent messages of energy, dismissing them as coincidence or imagination? What would happen if we allowed ourselves to tune into these invisible threads more intentionally, recognizing and honoring the flow of connection around us? These questions are not rhetorical in vain. They are invitations to observe, to feel, and to explore. The world is saturated with energy, and we are constantly in conversation with it, whether we know it or not. Layers of energy, personal, shared, and universal. Energetic merging happens in layers. At the first layer, there is the personal energy field, your own vibrational signature, shaped by your emotions, thoughts, and physical state. The second layer is shared energy, the subtle interplay between two beings resonating in harmony. Finally, there is the universal layer, the grand field of collective consciousness that connects all living things. When merging occurs, these layers align. You feel the subtle pull of someone else's frequency, their resonance threading into yours, momentarily dissolving the boundary between self and other. The experience can be brief or enduring, fleeting or life-changing, but it always leaves a mark, a recognition that life is richer when energy flows freely between souls. Practical awareness and benefits. Energetic merging is not just mystical. It can have tangible benefits. It promotes empathy, emotional healing, spiritual growth, and heightened awareness of the present moment. It reminds us that connection does not always require words, physical touch, or even prolonged interaction. However, awareness is crucial. Not every energy is beneficial. Learning to sense, protect, and direct your own energy field is as important as opening yourself to another's. Energetic literacy, the ability to read and respond to subtle energies, is a skill worth cultivating, allowing you to experience merging safely and intentionally. Energetic merging is a gentle revolution. It challenges our perception of connection, reminding us that intimacy is not bound by proximity, and that profound understanding can emerge without a single word spoken. It calls us to expand our awareness, to feel deeply, and to trust the invisible threads that weave us together. Next time you encounter someone and feel an unexplainable familiarity, a sudden wave of warmth, or a subtle resonance in your being, pause. Breathe. Allow yourself to be present to that merging. It is a reminder that even in a world that prizes touch and tangible proof, the most profound connections are often felt, not seen. Take a moment today to observe your surroundings. Notice the subtle energies of those near you, friends, strangers, even pets. Reflect on the invisible dance happening all around. Share your experience in the comments and let's explore the wonders of energetic merging together. If the last chapter opened the door to the invisible dance between souls, in this chapter is your invitation to step inside. Experiencing energetic merging is not merely accidental. It can be recognized, nurtured, and even intentionally invoked. But first, we must learn to listen, to feel, and to attune ourselves to the subtle frequencies that surround us every moment. Recognizing the subtle signals. The first step toward experiencing energetic merging is recognition. Unlike physical contact, this phenomenon is delicate, often fleeting, and requires awareness. Here are some signs to watch for. 1. Sudden emotional resonance. You may feel emotions that seem foreign yet familiar, as if you are experiencing another person's inner world without explanation. Perhaps a wave of joy, a sudden surge of empathy, or a subtle sadness washes over you for no apparent reason. 2. Physical vibrations and tingling. Energetic merging frequently manifests in physical sensations. Tingling, warmth, or a vibration moving along your spine, arms, or chest can indicate an alignment of energy fields. Some describe it as a magnetic pull between themselves and another, though no magnet or physical force is involved. 3. Heightened awareness of presence. Even without speaking or touching, you sense someone's presence in a profound way. Their energy feels tangible, as if it occupies the same space as yours, blending and harmonizing with yours. 4. Synchronicities and shared thoughts. Thoughts, ideas, or impulses may arise simultaneously. You may find yourself completing someone's sentence internally, or knowing their next move before they act. These synchronicities are subtle hints that your energies are merging. 5. Time distortion. Often, moments of energetic merging feel elongated or suspended. Minutes can feel like hours or hours like minutes because the connection transcends ordinary temporal perception. Recognizing these signals is the beginning. They are the quiet invitation of the universe to explore the shared vibrational space that exists between all conscious beings. Creating the right environment. Intentional energetic merging flourishes in environments that support mindfulness and awareness. You do not need elaborate rituals or sacred spaces, but certain conditions can enhance sensitivity. Quiet and minimal distractions. Soft, Calming surroundings allow your attention to focus inward and outward simultaneously. Natural settings. Parks, forests, or near water amplify subtle energy flows. Nature itself acts as a conductor, harmonizing personal and shared frequencies. Meditative or mindful state. Practices such as deep breathing, mindfulness, or light meditation open your perceptual field to subtle energy. Comfortable physical posture. Being relaxed physically ensures that energy flows unobstructed through your body, avoiding tension that can block perception. Creating the right environment is not about forcing connection. It's about creating receptivity, allowing energy to flow naturally and gently. Techniques to experience energetic merging. Once you are aware and receptive, there are practical techniques to enhance or intentionally experience energetic merging. 1. Breath alignment. Stand or sit near someone you feel connected to. Breathe slowly and deeply, attempting to synchronize your inhalation and exhalation with theirs. Over time, the subtle rhythm of your bodies and energies can merge, creating a shared vibrational state. 2. Eye gazing. Without speaking, gaze softly into the other person's eyes. This practice, often used in spiritual and therapeutic settings, can trigger energetic merging. Eye contact activates subtle cues, allowing energy fields to align and resonate. 3. Visualization. Imagine your energy as light radiating from your body, reaching outward. Visualize the other person's energy merging with yours, intertwining, dancing, and expanding together. Visualization amplifies perception and intention. 4. A heart-centered awareness. Focus on your heart space. Imagine your heartbeat extending energy outward, connecting with the other person's heart. This heart-to-heart alignment is one of the most powerful forms of energetic merging. 5. Shared intentions. Sometimes stating a shared intention aloud or silently can harmonize energies. For example, may our energies connect in harmony for understanding and mutual growth. This primes the field and increases sensitivity to subtle interaction. Practical examples in daily life. Energetic merging is not limited to meditation or spiritual practice. It can occur in everyday life if you are tuned in. In conversations, feeling a deep understanding or empathy for someone without them needing to explain their emotions. In crowds, occasionally, you may notice someone's energy pulling at yours amidst a crowd, creating a momentary yet powerful connection. With animals, pets often engage in energetic merging naturally, reflecting emotions and states without words. In work or collaboration, team members sometimes experience flow states together, where ideas and energies merge seamlessly, creating peak performance and synergy. Even brief moments of energetic merging can leave lasting impressions, subtly shifting perception and emotional equilibrium. Awareness and boundaries. While energetic merging is beautiful, awareness is essential. Not every energy is beneficial or safe to merge with. Boundaries protect your well-being and ensure that merging is intentional rather than draining. Personal energy hygiene. Practice grounding techniques such as deep breathing, visualizing roots into the earth, or imagining protective light around your body. Intuition as a guide. Trust your gut feelings. If someone's energy feels heavy, chaotic, or uncomfortable, it is okay to disengage. Energetic merging requires mutual resonance, not force. Regular reflection. Take time to reflect on your experiences. Journaling emotions, sensations, and synchronicities helps distinguish authentic energetic merging from fleeting coincidence. Boundaries do not block connection. They enhance it by creating clarity and intentionality. The transformative power of energetic merging. The profound beauty of energetic merging lies not only in the connection itself, but in its transformative effects. Heightened empathy and compassion. Feeling another's energy deeply nurtures understanding, patience, and emotional resonance. Self-reflection. Energetic merging acts as a mirror, revealing hidden aspects of yourself and facilitating personal growth. Healing. Sharing harmonious energy can soothe emotional wounds, reduce anxiety, and promote a sense of balance. Expanded awareness. Connecting with other energies heightens sensitivity to the world, revealing the invisible threads that weave all life together. Each experience, whether brief or extended, contributes to a richer, more interconnected perception of life. Closing inspiration. Energetic merging is an invitation. a reminder that connection transcends the physical and verbal, thriving in the silent, invisible spaces between hearts and minds. By tuning in, we learn to honor subtle signals, embrace shared energy, and explore the infinite interplay of souls. Imagine living in a world where these connections are acknowledged and nurtured. Relationships would deepen, empathy would flourish, and the vibrational harmony of life would be tangible. Call to action. Today, practice noticing the energy around you. Observe how it shifts, flows, or resonates with your own. Try one of the techniques described above: breath alignment, eye gazing, or heart-centered visualization. Then reflect on your experience. Share your insights in the comments, and let's collectively explore the invisible dance that connects us all. Love, as we know it, is often described in tangible terms: hand-holding, kisses, embraces, or shared time together. Yet beneath the physical layer lies a subtler, infinitely more profound connection: the merging of energies between two hearts, minds, and souls. This is energetic merging in intimate relationships, a phenomenon that transforms love into a multidimensional experience, transcending the need for constant physical presence. Imagine being with someone whose energy resonates so perfectly with yours that just their presence, even across a room, evokes warmth, clarity, and a sense of being completely understood. Their emotions, intentions, and vibrations intertwine with yours, creating a silent conversation that flows beyond words. This is where love becomes an energetic symphony, not merely a series of actions. The science and subtlety of love energies. While modern science is still exploring the subtleties of human energy fields, studies in biofields, electromagnetic interactions, and heart-brain coherence suggest that our bodies emit and receive energy in complex, measurable ways. When two people resonate energetically, heart rhythms may synchronize. Brain waves can align in patterns of empathy and attunement. Subtle electromagnetic fields may create a feedback loop, enhancing connection. These physiological correlates are tangible evidence that energetic merging is not mystical fantasy. It is a real, experiential phenomenon rooted in the interplay of human energy. Recognizing energetic merging in love. The experience often begins subtly. In a romantic or deeply intimate relationship, energetic merging may manifest as 1. Emotional synchrony. Partners may feel each other's emotions intuitively, sometimes before a word is spoken. Joy, sadness, stress, or excitement are shared naturally, creating a deep sense of empathy and understanding. 2. Telepathic-like communication. Thoughts and intentions can seem mirrored. You may finish each other's sentences or understand unspoken desires and fears, simply by tuning into each other's energy. 3. Physical resonance without touch. Even without holding hands, hugging, or kissing, you can feel warmth, tingling, or a magnetic pull toward one another. The energy between two resonating hearts often manifests as a subtle vibration, creating a feeling of presence even when apart. 4. Mutual grounding and calm. When merged energetically, partners may feel emotionally anchored and mentally clear. Their combined energies create stability, reducing stress and enhancing resilience to external pressures. Illustrative story: the long-distance resonance. Consider Anna and Liam, a couple living in different cities due to work obligations. Though separated physically, they reported moments of intense connection that could only be described as energetic merging. One evening, Anna felt an overwhelming sense of calm, warmth, and clarity, as if Liam's presence were sitting beside her. Moments later, she received a call. Liam had been thinking of her, feeling anxious, and suddenly decided to check in. Their energies had merged across distance, allowing them to share presence without a single word, exemplifying the invisible yet palpable nature of love energy. Techniques to enhance energetic connection and love. While merging often occurs naturally, partners can intentionally cultivate deeper energetic resonance. 1. Shared mindfulness practices. Meditation, deep breathing, or silent sitting together fosters alignment of energy fields. Even a few minutes of synchronized breathing can enhance mutual attunement. 2. Eye gazing with intention. Looking into each other's eyes for several minutes without speaking can create profound energetic alignment. Focus on openness, vulnerability, and heart-centered awareness. 3. Heart-to-heart visualization. Imagine your heart emitting radiant light, reaching toward your partner's heart. Visualize your energies intertwining and creating a shared field of love, healing, and understanding. 4. Energy exchange through touch. When physically together, placing hands on each other's chest, shoulders, or back can amplify the natural flow of energy. The intention matters more than duration or pressure. 5. Shared intentions and affirmations. Set mutual intentions for emotional support, understanding, or harmony. Phrases like "our energies flow together with love and clarity" prime your fields for resonance. The role of awareness and emotional maturity. Energetic merging in love is not always effortless. Without awareness, it can lead to emotional enmeshment where boundaries blur excessively, energy drain, particularly if one partner carries heavy unresolved emotions, misalignment when intentions or frequencies clash. Awareness, mindfulness, and emotional maturity are essential. Partners must cultivate self-awareness and respect for each other's energetic space. Healthy merging occurs when both parties are grounded, intentional, and open to shared energy without losing individuality. Benefits of energetic merging in relationships. The benefits of cultivating energetic merging in love are profound. 1. Deep emotional bonding. Shared energy fosters intimacy beyond words, creating a sense of profound understanding and unconditional acceptance. 2. Enhanced communication. When energy flows freely, verbal misunderstandings decrease. Partners intuitively sense each other's needs, moods, and intentions. 3. Healing and support. Energetic resonance can alleviate stress, anxiety, and emotional fatigue. Partners support each other on both subtle and conscious levels. 4. Spiritual growth. Engaging in energetic merging encourages self-reflection, empathy, and an expanded sense of connection to life itself. 5. Synchronized life goals and values. Energy alignment often helps couples recognize shared purposes and values, enhancing cooperation, understanding, and mutual growth. Practical awareness in daily life. Energetic merging is not limited to special exercises or meditation. Daily life offers countless opportunities to experience it. Morning rituals. A few minutes of eye contact, breath alignment, or heart visualization before starting the day. During conversations, paying close attention to emotional and subtle cues, listening without judgment. Conflict resolution. Using mindful energy awareness to remain grounded and attuned, rather than reacting solely with words or emotions. Physical distance. Even when apart, focusing on sending positive, loving energy can maintain connection and reduce feelings of separation. Inspirational reflection. Energetic merging in love reminds us that intimacy is not just physical or verbal. It is vibrational. True closeness transcends space and time, existing in the shared resonance of hearts and souls. Consider the possibility. Two beings can exist in harmony even when physically apart, their energies entwined in a silent symphony. When cultivated intentionally, this connection strengthens trust, understanding, and love, creating a relationship that thrives on depth rather than mere proximity. Today, take a moment to explore your energetic connection with someone you care for deeply. Try one of the techniques: synchronized breathing, eye gazing, or heart-centered visualization. Notice the subtle shifts in your body, emotions, and awareness. Reflect on the experience and share your insights with your partner or in the comments below. By practicing energetic merging intentionally, we can transform love into a living, breathing energy that transcends the physical and nurtures the soul. Remember, love is not only felt through touch, it is experienced through resonance, vibration, and the quiet dance of souls. Thus far, we have explored energetic merging in personal experiences and intimate relationships. But what if this invisible energy flow is not limited to romantic partners or close friends? What if it extends to the broader social sphere, touching acquaintances, colleagues, and even entire communities? Energetic merging is not confined. It is a universal phenomenon, waiting to be recognized in every interaction. Social and community connections offer abundant opportunities to experience subtle resonance. In these contexts, the dynamics are slightly different. The merging may be less intense than in intimate relationships but can still profoundly influence empathy, understanding, cooperation, and collective well-being. Recognizing energetic merging in social interactions. The signs of energetic merging in broader social contexts are often more subtle but equally significant. 1. Instant rapport with new people. Sometimes you meet someone once and feel immediately at ease, as if you have known them for years. This sensation is often energetic rather than cognitive, a resonance between your vibrational frequencies. 2. Group flow experiences. Think of moments in a workshop, team project, or volunteer activity when everyone seems in sync. Ideas flow effortlessly, communication is seamless, and a shared sense of purpose emerges. This is collective energetic merging in action. 3. Empathic responses across distance. Even without verbal cues, you may sense the moods or needs of others in your community. A friend or colleague may feel anxious, and you intuitively offer support without explanation. 4. Shared excitement or inspiration. Energetic resonance can amplify emotions within a group. A speaker's passion or a creative idea can create a wave of enthusiasm that spreads through participants, a tangible manifestation of shared energy. Illustrative story. The workshop that sparked connection. During a weekend creativity workshop, participants were asked to engage in a silent group exercise, drawing without talking. As the exercise progressed, many reported sensing the collective energy of the group. Colors chosen, strokes made, and emotions expressed began to feel interconnected. One participant described it as a quiet hum of understanding, where the energy of everyone seemed to flow as one. No words were spoken, yet ideas, inspiration, and empathy circulated freely. By the end, the group felt unusually cohesive, connected, and energized. A vivid demonstration of energetic merging beyond intimacy, shaping a community experience. Techniques to foster energetic merging in social settings. While some forms of social energetic resonance occur naturally, there are intentional practices that enhance awareness and connection. 1. Mindful presence. Fully attending to others, maintaining awareness of their energy, and listening actively fosters alignment. Avoid distractions and tune in not just to words, but to emotional and energetic cues. 2. Collective breath work. In group settings, a shared moment of synchronized breathing can unify energies. This is commonly used in meditation circles, workshops, and team-building exercises. 3. Shared visualization. Encourage the group to visualize collective energy flowing harmoniously. For example, imagine our combined energies forming a circle of light, radiating understanding, creativity, and compassion. 4. Energy acknowledgement rituals. A simple nod, bow, or gesture of mutual recognition can signal openness and readiness to connect energetically. Rituals, even minimal, create a field for resonance. 5. Empathic listening and reflection. Encourage each person to share feelings or thoughts while others listen without judgment. The act of conscious listening opens energy channels, enhancing collective merging. Benefits of energetic merging in communities. Energetic merging in social and community contexts produces both individual and collective benefits. 1. Enhanced cooperation and teamwork. Groups that resonate energetically collaborate more efficiently. Shared energy fosters understanding, reduces friction, and aligns efforts toward common goals. 2. Collective empathy. Communities with strong energetic connections are more compassionate. Members intuitively sense each other's needs, reducing misunderstandings and increasing support. 3. Shared motivation and creativity. Energetic resonance amplifies inspiration. Innovative ideas spread quickly, enthusiasm is contagious, and collaborative energy drives collective action. 4. Emotional containment and healing. Groups attuned energetically can provide emotional support. Shared energy fields create a safe space where individuals feel seen, heard, and understood. 5. Strengthen social bonds. Beyond structured activities, energetic merging nurtures long-term social cohesion. Friends, colleagues, and community members develop deeper trust and mutual respect. Practical application in daily life. Energetic merging in social contexts doesn't require formal exercises. Everyday life offers countless opportunities to cultivate awareness and resonance. In the workplace, pay attention to colleagues' energy. Meetings, brainstorming sessions, or casual interactions become more harmonious when energy is aligned. During volunteer or community activities, observe group energy, encourage mindful cooperation, and engage fully in shared tasks. At social gatherings, notice who seems to resonate with your energy naturally. Practice subtle awareness of mutual comfort, excitement, or inspiration. In family dynamics, energetic merging can enhance empathy among relatives, smoothing communication and deepening understanding. Even brief moments of conscious connection can ripple through larger groups, creating subtle yet lasting shifts in social dynamics. Awareness and boundaries in social energetics. Just as in intimate connections, awareness is crucial when merging energetically in social contexts. Protect your energy. Grounding and visualization techniques help maintain balance and prevent energy fatigue. Discern resonance. Not every individual or group will resonate positively. Choose interactions that feel mutually supportive and harmonious. Avoid overenmeshment. While collective energy can be powerful, maintain individuality to prevent being overwhelmed by others' emotions or intentions. Reflection. After group activities, reflect on energy shifts. Journaling or meditative review helps distinguish authentic resonance from mere coincidence or emotional projection. Healthy boundaries ensure that social energetic merging is nourishing rather than draining, creating sustainable and positive connections. Inspirational reflection. Imagine a community where everyone is aware of their own energy and respectful of others. Even in bustling cities or large social networks, subtle yet meaningful connections could transform relationships, productivity, and empathy. Energetic merging allows groups to function not just as a collection of individuals, but as a living, interconnected network of hearts and minds. By attuning to these invisible threads, we recognize that our impact extends far beyond immediate actions or words. Energy, like water, flows naturally through our social ecosystems. By consciously merging, harmonizing, and sharing it, we enhance collective well-being, creativity, and compassion. Take a moment today to observe your community, the people at work, in your neighborhood, or in social gatherings. Notice subtle energies, emotional cues, or moments of synchrony. Try one of the techniques discussed. A few deep breaths with a colleague, a mindful pause during conversation, or a heart-centered acknowledgement of a group's presence. Reflect on the experience and share it with others if appropriate. Recognize that every interaction is an opportunity for energetic merging, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond the individual to the wider community. Remember, connection does not require touch. Resonance transcends words. By tuning in, we can cultivate harmony, empathy, and a shared sense of purpose that elevates both individuals and communities. In previous chapters, we explored the beauty of energetic merging in intimate relationships and community connections. But perhaps the most profound potential of this invisible dance lies in healing. The ability to restore balance, release blockages, and awaken the body, mind, and spirit through subtle energy resonance. Energetic merging is not merely a passive experience. It can be intentionally directed to heal ourselves and others. Healing through energetic merging begins with understanding the intimate connection between energy and well-being. Every emotion, thought, and experience creates vibrational patterns in the body and mind. Pain, trauma, and stress generate dense energy, while love, clarity, and presence generate light, fluid energy. When energies merge harmoniously, they can release tension, facilitate insight, and restore balance across multiple layers of being. Recognizing the signs that energy needs healing. Before engaging in energetic healing, awareness is key. Here are signs that your energy, or someone else's, may benefit from conscious merging. 1. Emotional imbalance. Persistent anxiety, sadness, irritability, or confusion often indicates energy congestion or misalignment. 2. Physical tension or fatigue. Chronic tension, headaches, or unexplained fatigue can be manifestations of energy stagnation. 3. Mental overload. Racing thoughts, indecision, or difficulty concentrating may signal energetic disruption. 4. Relationship strain. Frequent conflicts, misunderstandings, or feelings of disconnection often reflect energetic misalignment between individuals. By noticing these patterns, we create a bridge between conscious awareness and energetic healing, preparing the space for transformation. Self-healing through energetic merging. The most direct path to energetic healing begins with self-merging, aligning your own energy into coherence, clarity, and harmony. Techniques for self-healing include 1. Grounding and centering. Stand or sit with feet firmly planted, imagining roots extending into the earth. Visualize energy flowing upward from the earth into your body, clearing blockages and grounding excess energy. 2. Heart-centered focus. Place your hands over your heart and breathe deeply. Imagine your energy radiating outward and then circulating back, creating a loop of healing light. This heart-focused resonance harmonizes emotional and physical energy. 3. Breath synchronization. Slow, rhythmic breathing aligns energy throughout the body. Each inhalation draws in clarity and vitality. Each exhalation releases tension and negativity. Over time, your energy field becomes lighter, more coherent, and receptive to merging. 4. Visualization of energy flow. Picture a stream of golden or white light moving through your body, dissolving stagnant areas and enhancing vibrational flow. Visualization strengthens intention and enhances energetic sensitivity. 5. Emotional release through awareness. Observe emotions without judgment. Energetic merging begins when you fully feel, accept, and release emotional patterns, allowing energy to flow naturally and harmoniously. These practices allow self-healing to unfold naturally, preparing your energy to merge beneficially with others. Healing others through energetic merging. Once you have cultivated awareness and self-alignment, you can extend the principles of energetic merging to support healing in others. 1. Intention is key. Healing begins with clear, focused intention. Before engaging, silently set the purpose. May this energy flow bring balance, clarity, and well-being. Intention acts as a guiding force, directing energy toward the highest good. 2. Energy projection and visualization. Imagine your energy extending toward the person you wish to support. Visualize their energy field merging with yours in a harmonious flow, clearing blockages and filling spaces with warmth, light, and balance. 3. Breath connection. Synchronize your breathing, either physically when close or mentally when apart. Each shared breath enhances resonance, deepening energetic connection and supporting healing. 4. Heart-to-heart alignment. Place your hands over your heart or theirs, with permission. Focus on sending energy from your heart to theirs, imagining a loop of circulation that strengthens, harmonizes, and restores vitality. 5. Distance healing. Energetic merging transcends physical presence. You can send healing energy across time and space by visualizing the individual and imagining your energies flowing toward them. Many people report tangible shifts in mood, clarity, or calmness after such sessions. Illustrative story. Healing through energetic resonance. Sophie, a healer and teacher, often worked with clients experiencing chronic stress and emotional trauma. One client, Emma, felt anxious and disconnected despite conventional therapy. During a session, Sophie guided Emma to align her own energy, visualize light flowing through her body, and merge energetically with Sophie's supportive field. Within minutes, Emma reported warmth radiating through her chest, a gentle easing of tension in her shoulders, and a sense of mental clarity. Over several sessions, consistent energetic merging helped Emma reconnect with her inner balance and experience emotional relief that words alone could not provide. This example illustrates the profound capacity of energetic merging to facilitate healing, blending awareness, intention, and resonance. Ethical considerations in healing. Energetic healing carries responsibility. Awareness, respect, and consent are paramount. Always obtain permission. Never attempt energetic merging for healing without the other person's consent. Even subtle energy work should be approached with respect. Maintain personal boundaries. Protect your own energy while engaging with others. Use grounding and visualization techniques to avoid fatigue or unwanted absorption of others' energy. Intention matters. Focus on genuine care and the highest good. Energy directed with selfish or manipulative intent can have adverse effects. Recognize limitations. Energetic healing complements, but does not replace, medical or psychological care. Use it responsibly alongside professional guidance when needed. Ethical practice ensures that energetic merging remains a tool for positive transformation rather than unintentional harm. Practical tips for daily energetic healing. 1. Start small. Practice merging energy with yourself daily before extending it to others. Even a few minutes each day builds sensitivity and awareness. 2. Observe energy shifts. Notice subtle changes in mood, body sensations, and emotional clarity during and after sessions. Journaling can enhance insight. 3. Integrate into daily interactions. Support family, friends, or colleagues through subtle energetic presence, mindful listening, and compassionate attention. 4. Group healing practices. Join or create circles, meditation groups, or workshops that focus on collective energetic alignment. Collective resonance magnifies healing effects. 5. Self-care. Maintain balance through grounding, meditation, movement, and rest. Your energy must be healthy and coherent to merge effectively with others. Transformative potential of energetic merging for healing. Energetic merging transforms healing into a multidimensional experience. Emotional release. Suppressed or heavy emotions find expression and resolution. Physical relaxation. Tension dissolves, energy flows freely, and vitality increases. Mental clarity. Insight, focus, and creativity are enhanced through harmonized energy. Spiritual alignment. A deeper connection to oneself and the universe emerges, supporting holistic growth. The process bridges the internal and external, the personal and communal, demonstrating that healing is both a personal journey and a shared energetic experience. Energetic merging offers a path to healing that is subtle yet profound, gentle yet transformative. By cultivating awareness, intention, and resonance, we can access a universal source of energy that restores balance, nurtures growth, and deepens our connection to others. Whether self-healing or supporting someone else, energetic merging reminds us that we are not isolated beings. Our energies are threads in a vast, interconnected web. By consciously merging, harmonizing, and flowing together, we activate a ripple of wellness that touches hearts, minds, and communities. Today, take a few minutes to connect with your own energy. Ground yourself, focus on your heart, and visualize healing light circulating within. Then, with permission and awareness, extend this energy to someone you care about. Observe, reflect, and share your experience. Through energetic merging, we can all become catalysts of healing. For ourselves, for others, and for the world around us. Energetic merging, although subtle and invisible, is never a one-dimensional phenomenon. It doesn't simply happen on the surface of our awareness. Instead, it unfolds across multiple layers of our being, each with its own texture, depth, and impact. Understanding these layers helps us recognize why energetic merging feels so powerful, so intimate, and sometimes even overwhelming. In this chapter, we explore the 4 key layers of energetic merging. 1. The physical layer. 2. The emotional layer. 3. The mental layer. 4. The spiritual layer. Each plays a distinct role, yet they interweave seamlessly like threads of light, forming one unified field. When two souls merge energetically, they are meeting across these layers simultaneously, creating the sensation of two becoming one, without needing physical touch. 1. The physical energy layer. Subtle sensations beneath the skin. Though energetic merging transcends the physical body, the physical layer is often the first place we consciously notice the shift. It appears as sensations, vibrations, or warmth, signals that the energy field is activating. How the physical layer feels. People often describe a tingling sensation in the hands, spine, or chest. Warmth spreading like sunlight under the skin. Goosebumps without cold air. A sudden wave of calm or relaxation. A magnetic pull toward someone without physical movement. These sensations arise as the body reacts to the energetic interaction. Even though there is no physical touch, the energy fields of two individuals may come close enough to create a bridge or resonance that the nervous system can sense. Why this layer matters. The physical layer acts as the gateway to deeper energetic merging. It alerts us. Presence detected. Connection activated. Stay aware. For example, standing near someone who shares a strong energetic bond with you may trigger a rush of warmth that begins in your heart and flows outward like ripples. The body quietly recognizes what the mind may not yet understand. This layer sets the foundation for all that follows, preparing the body to open, soften, and allow deeper merging. 2. The emotional layer, where hearts meet beyond words. If the physical layer is the doorway, the emotional layer is the room in which two energies begin to truly intertwine. Emotional merging is powerful because emotions are energetic currents, fluid, expressive, and deeply human. How emotional merging feels. The emotional layer can be recognized by feeling what the other person feels even if unspoken, sudden waves of tenderness, empathy, or sadness, spontaneous emotional release, crying, laughing, shaking, a sense of being deeply seen and understood, heart chakra activation. Even without eye contact or contact of any kind, two people can feel their emotional fields blending, softening, and harmonizing. This creates a feeling of intimacy that bypasses words entirely. Why emotional merging is powerful. This is the layer where emotional wounds surface for healing. Suppressed feelings become lighter. Compassion expands. Heart resonance deepens. Emotional merging often feels like someone is holding your heart gently, supporting you without needing to speak. It can trigger breakthroughs, realizations, and a sense of deep connection that feels ancient or familiar. This layer teaches us that emotions are not barriers, they are bridges. 3. The mental layer, when thoughts and awareness align. Mental merging is subtle yet transformative. When two energy fields merge mentally, their thoughts, ideas, and awareness begin to synchronize. It's the phenomenon where you feel like you can understand someone without them explaining anything. Signs of mental merging: finishing each other's sentences, thinking of someone right before they message, having the same idea at the same moment, telepathic-like impressions or intuitive knowing, shared dreams, symbols, or insights. This layer is not about cognitive similarity, it's about vibrational alignment of the mind. When two people merge mentally, they may enter a shared state of consciousness, where understanding flows effortlessly. Why this layer matters. Mental merging deepens trust and unity. It enhances cooperation, clarity, shared purpose, intuitive communication. This is the layer where soulmates, twin flames, and deep spiritual partnerships thrive. Because when the mental field syncs, communication becomes effortless. Confusion dissolves, and the mind becomes a channel rather than an obstacle. 4. The spiritual layer, the highest, purest fusion. This is the dimension where energetic merging becomes transcendent. The spiritual layer goes beyond emotion, thought, and sensation. It is the merging of soul essence. How spiritual merging feels. People often describe a sense of coming home, timeless stillness or expansion, feeling outside the physical body, profound peace or unconditional love, visions, symbols, or sacred imagery, the sense that the boundaries of me and you dissolve. At this level, two souls recognize each other beyond identity, history, or form. It is the merging of pure consciousness. Why the spiritual layer is transformative. This is the layer where karmic ties activate or dissolve, soul memories awaken, destiny contracts become visible, unity consciousness emerges. Some people experience this merging only once in their lifetime. Others experience it multiple times, especially with soul connections like twin flames or karmic counterparts. This layer is where merging becomes a spiritual initiation. How these layers interact. The spiral of energetic merging. Energetic merging rarely happens in a strict order. Instead, it moves like a spiral with each layer influencing the next. A typical merging experience might flow like this. 1. Physical, you feel their presence. 2. Emotional, your hearts begin to open. 3. Mental, your thoughts align. 4. Spiritual, your souls recognize each other. But it can also reverse depending on the connection. For example, a twin flame connection often starts with spiritual recognition, followed by emotional resonance, then mental alignment, and finally physical sensations. The layers weave into each other, creating a multidimensional bond that feels both mystical and natural. Illustrative example: the 4-layer merging experience. Imagine two people, Maya and Luca, who share a deep energetic bond. Physical layer. When they stand near each other during meditation, both feel warmth rising through their spines. Neither speaks, but both sense something awakening. Emotional layer. As the meditation deepens, Maya feels her heart soften. Her chest tingles. Luca feels tears welling up without knowing why. Their emotional fields merge, allowing release. Mental layer. When the meditation ends, they look at each other and already know what the other experienced. Words are unnecessary. Their awareness mirrors each other. Spiritual layer. Later, while sitting in silence, both feel a wave of unity wash over them. Time disappears. There is no separation. Only oneness, only presence. This is merging across all layers. This is multidimensional connection. This is the essence of two becoming one. Why understanding these layers matters. When you can recognize each layer, you gain clarity. You understand what is happening to you. You feel grounded instead of overwhelmed. You can navigate deep connections with awareness. You can protect your energy when needed. You can allow merging to unfold naturally. Awareness transforms energetic merging from an accidental experience into a conscious practice of connection, healing, and spiritual evolution. The multi-layer nature of energetic merging reveals one truth. We are multidimensional beings meeting one another in multidimensional ways. When two souls merge across body, heart, mind, and spirit, they are not simply interacting. They are remembering each other. They are awakening each other. They are transforming each other. Energetic merging is not just an experience. It is a journey into unity. Energetic merging has many layers and expressions, but none is as intense, transformative, or impossible to forget as what many call the flood effect. This is the moment when the energy of another person pours into your body so vividly that your physical, emotional, and spiritual systems perceive it as real, tangible, and profoundly alive. It is not imagination. It is not projection. It is an energetic event, raw, overwhelming, intimate, and deeply sacred. Some experience it only once as a life-changing moment. Others feel it multiple times with a significant soul connection, especially soulmates, karmic partners, and twin flames. This chapter explores what happens when another soul's energy rushes into your system, why it happens, how it feels, and how it transforms you from the inside out. 1. What the flood effect really is. The flood effect refers to the experience where someone else's energy field expands into yours with such force and purity that your entire being absorbs it like a tidal wave. It feels like a sudden, powerful influx of emotion, warmth, sensation, and essence, like their soul steps into your body for a moment. Can occur during deep eye contact, in silence without physical touch, during meditation, after a moment of emotional vulnerability, during an energetic or spiritual awakening, even when the person is physically absent but energetically connected. The merging becomes so strong that your body becomes the vessel, the receiver, the container of their vibration. The sensation is unmistakable. You know something entered even though nothing physical happened. 2. What it feels like physically. The physical sensations of the flood effect are often the most shocking because they feel as real as a physical event. People commonly report a warm rush through the body, like warm water being poured over your head and flowing down your spine, chest, and arms. A pressure or expansion in the chest, as if your heart is being filled from the inside with someone else's presence. Tingling and vibrations, especially in the crown, spine, legs, and fingertips. A surge of energy that takes over your breath. Your breathing may deepen, speed up, or momentarily stop as the energy fills your lungs. A softening or weakening of the knees. Some people feel like they might fall if they don't sit down. A magnetic pull toward the other person. Not physical attraction, energetic resonance. Example: you might be sitting in a room across from someone, not speaking, and suddenly feel warmth blooming in your stomach, rising into your chest, then spreading through your limbs. You feel filled, overflowing. And when you look at them, you know the energy came from them. 3. What it feels like emotionally. Emotionally, the flood effect can be overwhelming because your body begins processing their emotional field as if it were yours. Common emotional responses include a sudden wave of love or compassion. Not romantic love specifically, but soul-level love. Pure, unconditional, undiluted. Tears without sadness. crying because something inside you is being touched, washed, softened. A deep sense of safety and surrender, as if someone is holding your heart from the inside. Emotional overload. Not negative, just too much feeling to handle all at once. A sense of familiarity. Why does this feel like I know them from lifetimes before? The emotional layer of the flood effect is powerful because it bypasses logic completely. You don't decide to feel these things. You simply do. 4. What it feels like mentally. On the mental level, the flood effect reorganizes your thoughts in real time. You may experience complete silence inside the mind. No thoughts, just presence. Intuitive knowing. Suddenly understanding what the other person feels or thinks. Merging awareness. Feeling like you're thinking together, even in silence. A collapse of boundaries. Your mind no longer distinguishes between your inner world and theirs. Heightened clarity. Sometimes accompanied by visions, symbols, or mental downloads. The mental merging can feel like someone entered your mind. Not in a controlling way, but in a unifying, synchronizing way. 5. What it feels like spiritually. Spiritually, the flood effect is the closest many people will ever come to experiencing oneness with another soul. It includes sensations such as dissolving into light, as if your body is becoming transparent or expanding. Merging auras. Your energy fields overlap completely, creating a single field. Timelessness. Time slows, stops, or becomes irrelevant. Recognition. My soul knows you. Expansion of consciousness. Like waking up from a dream into a dream within a dream, but with clarity. This layer is what makes the flood effect unforgettable. It is not just emotional or physical. It is spiritual truth surfacing. 6. Why the flood effect happens. There are several reasons why the flood effect may occur. 1. Soul recognition. 2 souls that have shared past experiences or contracts may snap into connection instantly. 2. Energetic compatibility. Their frequency is so close to yours that merging happens naturally. 3. Activation or awakening. Sometimes the energy of another soul triggers dormant spiritual layers within you. 4. Emotional vulnerability. When one or both people are open, softened, or unguarded, the merging becomes easier. 5. Divine timing. Some spiritual experiences occur not because we seek them, but because we are ready. Energetic merging often occurs in moments where the heart is open and the soul is listening. 7. The aftereffects of the flood. The flood effect often leaves a strong impact. After experiencing it, people describe a feeling of emptiness when the energy withdraws. Not sadness, just the sudden absence of something powerful. A longing or pull toward the person. Not attachment but resonance. Heightened intuition. Your inner senses become sharper because the merging activated them. Emotional release. Old wounds may rise to the surface for healing. A new sense of clarity about your path. As if someone switched on a light in your inner world. Energetic sensitivity increases. You become more aware of subtle energies, signals, and fields. The flood effect is not just a moment. It initiates a shift. 8. A realistic example of the flood effect. Imagine this. You are sitting across from someone during a quiet conversation. The air is still. The silence is comfortable. Their eyes drift into yours, not intensely, not intentionally, but softly. And suddenly, a wave. Warmth enters your chest and spreads outward. Your breath catches. Your stomach flutters. Your heart expands. You feel tears in your eyes for no reason at all. You know the energy is theirs. You feel them inside you. Not physically but energetically fully. And in that moment you are not two people. You are one field, one breath, one presence. This is the flood effect. 9. The deeper meaning behind the flood. The flood effect teaches us. Energy is real. Connection is multidimensional. Souls recognize each other instantly. Healing can happen through presence alone. Love is an energy, not just an emotion. Boundaries between souls are more fluid than we think. It is a reminder that we are not separate beings living separate lives. We are interconnected fields of consciousness, always capable of merging, healing, and awakening one another. The flood effect is not random. It is not accidental. It is a message, a calling from the soul realm. It invites you to awaken, to feel, to trust the invisible, to understand connection beyond the physical world. If you ever experience the flood effect, honor it. It means you encountered a soul whose energy resonates with yours at a level deeper than memory, deeper than logic, deeper than time itself. Take a moment tonight. Sit in silence. Feel your own energy. Notice how your body responds to memory, presence, or intention. And if you've ever experienced the flood effect, share your story. Someone else out there has felt it too. The first sign that something was wrong came quietly, too quietly for Ariana to recognize it as danger. It was a simple message, a vibration that lit up her phone screen at 9:47 p.m. She almost didn't look at it. She had been exhausted from a long day, curled up on her bed with her laptop, trying to edit a marketing deck her boss wanted by morning. The balcony door was cracked open, letting in the cool night air. For a moment, life felt almost normal. Then the next vibration came, and the next. By the 10th one, she picked up the phone. It was Noah's sister. "Call me. It's urgent. Ariana, please. It's important. You need to know something." Ariana's stomach tightened, a slow twisting, not pulling at the edges of her ribs. She knew that tone. Women only used that tone with other women when something was catastrophically wrong. She called. The moment the line connected, she heard breathing, shaky, nervous breathing. Then a voice, soft and apologetic. "Ariana, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to be the one to tell you, but you deserve to know." Ariana sat up straighter, heart pounding. "Know what?" There was a pause, a long, heavy silence that made her ears ring. Then, "It's about Noah." Her vision blurred. "What about him?" "He's been seeing someone else." The world didn't explode. It didn't collapse into flames or shatter into 1,000 pieces. It simply stopped. The words slid into her chest like a blade. She didn't breathe. She didn't blink. She didn't even speak for a moment. Her mind rejected the sentence, refused to absorb it, insisted this was a misunderstanding. A cruel joke, a mistake, anything but the truth. What do you mean he's been seeing someone?" Ariana whispered, her voice barely sound. Her sister-in-law continued, speaking quickly, as if afraid she would lose courage if she slowed down. "I saw messages. I confronted him. He admitted it. It's been going on for months. I didn't know how to tell you. I'm so sorry." Ariana's chest tightened. She felt something rupturing inside her, something that felt like trust snapping in two. "No," she said quietly. "No. He wouldn't do that. He told me he loved me. Just 2 days ago. He told me I was the only one who understood him." The voice on the other end broke. "He's lying to everyone, Ariana. And I can't watch you get hurt anymore." Ariana closed her eyes. She didn't cry, not yet. The pain was too sharp, too sudden. It hadn't settled into tears. It was still a shockwave tearing through her bones, rearranging her reality. "Who is she?" Ariana asked, even though she wasn't sure she wanted the answer. Another pause. "Someone he works with. Someone he's been meeting often." Ariana's breath shook. She pressed a hand to her chest, trying to hold herself together as the truth cracked open inside her. "I'm sorry," the voice said again, helpless. "I just couldn't let him keep doing this to you." When the call ended, Ariana didn't move. She sat with the phone in her lap, staring at the balcony lights flickering in the distance. The cold air slipped over her skin, but she didn't feel it. Her whole body felt distant, disconnected, like she was drifting outside herself and watching everything from far away. Minutes passed, maybe hours. Time didn't feel real anymore. Eventually, she dialed Noah. He didn't pick up. She tried again and again. On the 5th attempt, he answered. "What's wrong?" His voice was casual, annoyingly normal. Ariana swallowed the lump in her throat. "We need to talk." There was a pause on his end. "Okay, about what?" She hated that he made her say it. She hated that he pretended not to know. "Your sister called me." Silence. Heavy. Dense. Then, "Oh." That was it. That single hollow syllable. Ariana felt something inside her fracture. "Is it true?" He sighed. A sigh that sounded more like irritation than remorse. "Ariana, it's complicated. Are you seeing someone else?" Another pause. Then a reluctant, quiet, "Yes." Her heart cracked like glass. "How long?" she whispered. "A few months. Few months. Months." While she was loving him, supporting him, defending him, waiting for him, believing him. She inhaled sharply, chest burning. "Why didn't you say anything? Why did you let me stay? Why did you let me believe?" "I didn't want to hurt you," he snapped, cutting her off. "I didn't know how to end things." "So you cheated instead?" Her voice rose, shaking. He groaned. "Ariana, don't make this dramatic. Just happened. You've been distant lately. You've been stressed with work. I felt alone." The words stabbed deeper than the betrayal itself. So it was her fault now. Her chest tightened so painfully she had to steady herself against the bed. "You told me I was your safe place." "You were," he said coldly. "But things changed." Ariana felt the final crack. The one that broke her heart completely open. "So that's it," she said. "Everything you promised me. Did any of it matter to you?" His answer was quiet, brutally honest. "I'm not sure anymore." Ariana felt the ground vanish under her. She ended the call. And then the tears came, violent and unstoppable, ripping through her like a storm. She pressed her hands to her mouth to stifle the sobs, but they tore free anyway, shaking her whole body. Every memory slammed back into her with cruel force. The laughs they shared, the nights he held her, the plans they whispered about, the hope she carried like a fragile flame. All lies. All one-sided. All disposable to him. She cried until her throat burned and her eyes were swollen, until she couldn't feel the pain for a few seconds at a time, only to feel it come back sharper each time. The room blurred. Her breath trembled. Her heart felt pulverized. When the sobs quieted, she lay still, staring at the ceiling through blurry eyes. She felt empty and yet somehow too full of heartbreak at the same time. The night stretched on, silent and merciless. At 2:11 a.m., she finally whispered into the darkness, "Why wasn't I enough?" The question echoed in the emptiness of her room. She didn't know yet that she had been more than enough. She didn't know yet that his betrayal had nothing to do with her worth. She didn't know yet that this night, though devastating, was the beginning of her awakening. But for now she only felt the breaking. And sometimes the breaking has to come before the rising. The morning light crept through the blinds, painting Ariana's bedroom in muted gold. The air smelled faintly of rain from the night before, wet asphalt and fresh leaves mingling outside. She hadn't slept, not really. Her eyes were heavy and her limbs ached, but her mind refused the quiet of ignorance. The night's devastation had left her hollow, yet somehow inside that emptiness, there was a seed stirring. She didn't reach for her phone. She didn't try to call anyone. She sat at the edge of her bed, letting the silence wrap around her like a cloak, allowing herself to feel the full weight of what had happened. It was in that silence that the first whispers of clarity came. 1. Confronting the void. Ariana realized that pain, as brutal as it was, also had a purpose. It demanded attention. It forced her to confront a truth she had avoided, that she had placed her heart in someone else's hands, hands that were not ready to hold it. The thought was not easy. In fact, it was excruciating. But there was also relief in facing it. She no longer had to pretend, no longer had to cling to false hope. The betrayal had ripped away illusions, leaving her with a raw, unfiltered reality. She whispered to herself, "This is real. And I survived it." The words felt heavy but grounding. Pain had a voice and she was finally listening. 2. Recognizing energy and resonance. As the sun climbed higher, Ariana's thoughts turned inward, drifting beyond emotion and into the subtle realms of energy. She remembered the early moments of her relationship with Noah. The warmth, the connection, the sense of merging that felt like they were two souls dancing in tandem. Now she could see it clearly. That energetic merging she had once treasured was real, but it had also been manipulated. The resonance she had felt, the physical warmth, the emotional empathy, the intuitive knowing was genuine, but it had been twisted by his choices. This realization did not diminish her experiences. Instead, it illuminated the difference between true energetic connection and the shadow of betrayal. She closed her eyes and felt her body, tuning into her own energy. The tingling in her chest, the warmth in her hands, these were hers. Her resonance was intact. No one could take it. No one could corrupt it. It was a profound awakening. She was whole, even after being broken. 3. The power of presence. Ariana spent the day in quiet observation, walking slowly through her apartment, noticing the sunlight spilling across the wooden floors, the scent of coffee brewing in the kitchen, the subtle hum of life continuing outside her windows. For the first time in months, she was fully present. She wasn't replaying the betrayal. She wasn't crafting scenarios or imagining confrontations. She was simply here in her own body, in her own energy field. And in that presence, she felt a subtle shift. Her heart, though tender, began to pulse with awareness rather than pain. Her mind, though foggy, began to see possibility rather than loss. Her spirit, though bruised, began to sense its own strength. Presence, the act of being fully in her own energy, fully aligned with her own soul, was her first step toward recovery. 4. Emotional alchemy, transforming pain into awareness. Ariana realized that the pain she felt was not just a reaction, it was a signal. Her body, heart, and mind were telling her something. That she deserved honesty. That she deserved respect. That she deserved herself. She began to practice what she thought of as emotional alchemy. Each wave of grief became a lesson in self-awareness. Each pang of betrayal became a mirror reflecting her own boundaries and her own value. She allowed tears to flow, not as surrender, but as purification. She let anger rise, not as violence, but as clarity. She welcomed sorrow not as weakness, but as the soil from which resilience would grow. By midday, she was exhausted, but in a good way. Exhaustion of this kind was not defeat, it was transformation. 5. The mental reframing. As the hours passed, Ariana began to reframe the narrative. She told herself, I am not defined by his choices. I am not diminished because someone else betrayed trust. I am worthy of authentic connection, of love that respects me. Her mind, which had been a chaotic battlefield the night before, began to settle. Thoughts of rage and self-blame were replaced by questions of curiosity and understanding. What patterns have I unconsciously accepted? What lessons can I take from this? How can I strengthen my energetic boundaries? By reframing, she was reclaiming her mental space. She was learning to hold her energy with intention, not letting another person's choices dictate her inner world. 6. Spiritual realignment. In the quiet of the evening, Ariana meditated. She sat cross-legged on her floor, eyes closed, hands resting on her knees. Her breath deepened, flowing steadily like the tide. For the first time since the betrayal, she felt her own energy field expand outward, independent of anyone else. The lingering resonance of Noah's presence, his warmth, his laughter, the fleeting sense of merging was still there. But it no longer consumed her. She observed it, acknowledged it, and then allowed it to settle away from her own essence. Her soul whispered, You are whole. You are enough. You are not broken by another's choices. It was a quiet, yet profound awakening. Ariana felt her inner strength returning, a force that was calm, centered, and luminous. She realized that spiritual resilience was not about avoiding pain. It was about integrating it, learning from it, and standing firm in her own energy. 7. The role of intuition and energy awareness. Through the day, Ariana also tuned into subtle energetic cues she had previously ignored. She noticed the way her own energy field had reacted to Noah, the way it contracted, softened, or expanded around him. She recognized now that intuition and energetic perception were not abstract ideas. They were tools for protection, clarity, and alignment. She journaled. When I feel drained around someone, my energy is being pulled. When I feel expansive and aligned, I am in my truth. Boundaries are not walls, they are signals of self-respect. By cultivating awareness of her own energy, Ariana was reclaiming control over her inner world. The betrayal had shaken her, yes, but it had also sharpened her perception, strengthened her intuition, and taught her the importance of energetic sovereignty. 8 small acts of self-care as rebuilding blocks. Ariana realized recovery was not a single moment of epiphany. It was the accumulation of small, intentional acts. Drinking tea slowly, savoring the warmth. Walking barefoot on the grass outside. Writing freely in her journal, unfiltered and honest. Listening to music that stirred her heart without attachment. breathing deeply and grounding into her own body. Each act was a brick in the foundation of her renewed self. Each pause, each breath, each acknowledgement of her own energy was a reclamation of her sovereignty. 9. Preparing for the next step. By nightfall, Ariana felt the first stirrings of hope. Not naive hope. Not hope tied to anyone else's behavior. But inner hope, the kind that arises from clarity, self-awareness, and connection to one's own soul. She knew the path ahead would not be easy. She would have to face memories, lingering attachments, and moments of weakness. But she also knew something crucial. She was not powerless. She was awake. She was conscious. She had her energy. And that was more than enough. The silent awakening is the moment when devastation becomes awareness, pain becomes clarity, and heartbreak becomes growth. Ariana's journey in this chapter was not about revenge, not about reconciliation, not about proving anything to anyone else. It was about claiming her own energy, reclaiming her own soul, and standing fully in her own presence. She understood. True healing begins when you stop looking outward for validation and start listening inward for truth. If you are going through betrayal or heartbreak, allow yourself to feel fully. Sit in the silence. Observe your energy. Connect with your body, mind, and spirit. Each moment of awareness strengthens your inner sovereignty. Your energy is yours, and when you reclaim it, you awaken to your own power. After weeks of solitude, introspection, and silent awakening, Ariana had begun to understand a profound truth. True connection transcends physical proximity. The betrayals and heartbreaks of the past had not diminished her ability to feel. Instead, they had sharpened her awareness, strengthened her inner field, and prepared her to experience something deeper, something she could not have understood before. This chapter explores what it means to merge energetically, to connect on a soul level without a single physical touch, and to feel the presence of another being in your energy field in a way that is visceral, alive, and transformative. 1. The first signs of energetic resonance. Ariana first noticed the shift while walking alone through the quiet streets of the city at dawn. The air was crisp, carrying the faint smell of rain. Her mind, usually cluttered with anxiety and self-recrimination, was calm. And then, almost imperceptibly, she felt it. A presence. Not physical. Not auditory. Not visual. A subtle vibration within her chest, a gentle hum in her spine, a ripple through her hands. It was the unmistakable feeling of another soul brushing against her own energy field. She paused, closed her eyes, and let herself sink into the sensation. The recognition was immediate and profound. She didn't need to see or hear the other person. She simply knew. Their energy was here, merging with hers like two rivers flowing side by side, threading currents of warmth, clarity, and presence through her entire body. 2. The mechanics of energetic merging. Energetic merging is not magic. It is physics, psychology, and spirituality converging. Step 1. Awareness. The first step is perception. One must be deeply attuned to their own energy, able to recognize subtle shifts in vibration, mood, and bodily sensations. Without this awareness, the merging is muted or entirely missed. Step 2. Resonance. Next is alignment. When two souls share a compatible frequency, even remotely, their fields begin to resonate. This resonance can feel like warmth, tingling, or a gentle pull, a magnetic attraction of energy rather than body. Step 3. Harmonization. Finally comes integration. When the resonance continues and intensifies, it begins to harmonize the two fields. Emotions, intentions, and subtle impulses flow back and forth, creating a sense of shared presence, even across physical distance. This is what Ariana had experienced, and now consciously she could step into it, expand it, and allow it to deepen. 3. The sensations of connection without touch. Ariana's first fully conscious experience of merging without touch came during meditation. She had positioned herself on the floor, knees crossed, eyes closed, hands resting lightly on her heart. She breathed deeply, inhaling the rhythm of her own energy, grounding herself into the earth beneath her. And then she felt it. A soft pulse entering her field, a rhythm almost identical to her own heartbeat, but slightly different, slightly foreign, yet intimately familiar. The sensations were multifaceted. A flowing warmth that moved from her chest to her fingertips. a tingling along her spine, a subtle electric sensation that made her skin feel alive, a resonance in her gut, a vibration that felt like the laughter of a memory she had never lived, a subtle expansion of consciousness, as if her awareness had stretched to include another presence, yet remained anchored within her own being. It was deeply intimate without being invasive, tender without being dependent. She realized, true energetic merging does not consume, it enhances. 4. Emotional impact of the merge. Emotionally, merging without touch is unlike anything physical intimacy can provide. It is raw, honest, and unmediated by the body's habitual responses. Ariana felt unconditional empathy. She felt the other soul's joy, grief, and quiet longings without judgment or attachment. Shared calmness. Stress or anxiety melted into a shared tranquility, a quiet assurance that both were present in the same frequency. Healing resonance. Old emotional wounds began to soften, not because the other person healed them, but because their energy encouraged self-compassion and release. Deep love without need. The heart could expand freely, experiencing intimacy without craving, desire, or expectation. Ariana was astonished. She had always equated love and connection with physical proximity, yet here, in the quiet of her meditation, she understood a higher dimension of relationship, one built entirely on presence, energy, and mutual acknowledgement. 5. The mind's role in energetic connection. While the body feels the merging, the mind is the bridge that interprets it. Ariana noticed several mental phenomena during the experience. Heightened intuition. Decisions felt clearer, insights sharper, as if a silent dialogue with the other soul guided her understanding. Mental synchrony. Thoughts often mirrored the other's intentions. Solutions to problems arose effortlessly. Timelessness. Minutes passed like seconds. There was no urgency, no linear perception of time, only the continuum of shared awareness. Symbolic visualization. Occasional flashes of images, colors, and symbols accompanied the energy, giving the merging a poetic, almost narrative quality. The mind, she realized, is not separate from energetic experience. It is a tool for deepening, interpreting, and embodying the connection. 6. Spiritual expansion. The spiritual dimension of merging without touch is perhaps the most profound. Ariana sensed oneness without loss. She was fully herself yet connected. Her energy did not dissolve into the other. It harmonized. Soul recognition. A feeling of deep familiarity, the recognition of something eternal that existed beyond space, time, or circumstance. Expansion of awareness. Her consciousness seemed to expand beyond her physical body, encompassing the shared energetic field. Resonant awakening. The experience catalyzed a subtle but enduring shift in her spiritual perception, awakening her to the infinite nature of connection. This spiritual resonance reaffirmed what she had begun to understand through pain. Love and connection exist on multiple levels, and the soul's language is energy. 7 practical steps for experiencing energetic merging. Ariana realized that anyone can begin to consciously engage with energetic merging, provided they are willing to cultivate awareness. 1. Ground yourself. Sit or stand with your feet firmly on the earth, breathe deeply, and feel your energy contained. 2. Tune into your own field. Sense your heart, spine, and body. Recognize the vibrations of your own energy. 3. Visualize the other presence. Imagine the other soul's field approaching, not as an intruder but as a companion. 4. Open space for resonance. Breathe deeply, allow subtle energy to flow, and notice any warmth, tingling, or expansion. 5. Maintain boundaries. Merge consciously. Allow energy to flow but remain anchored in yourself. 6. Integrate afterwards. Reflect, journal, and observe the subtle changes in mood, intuition, or clarity. Energetic merging is not about control. It is about presence, awareness, and mutual resonance. 8. The difference between physical and energetic connection. Ariana reflected on her past relationships, the physical touch, and the words exchanged. None had provided the depth, clarity, or healing she now experienced. She realized, physical touch is temporary, energy persists. Words are fleeting, resonance is enduring. Dependence fades, awareness strengthens. Expectations and fears dissolve. Love expands freely. Energetic connection is not about possession. It is about being seen, acknowledged, and mirrored at the soul level. And unlike betrayal or misalignment in physical relationships, energetic resonance cannot lie. It is truth. 9. Emotional liberation through energy. By the end of her meditation, Ariana experienced something profound. Liberation. Liberation from the need for external validation, the attachment to another's actions or choices, the illusion that physical presence is required for intimacy. Her heart was full, yet unbound. Her mind was clear yet expansive. Her spirit was awake yet calm. And in that state, she recognized a powerful truth. True connection begins with oneself. Only then can two souls truly merge. The energy merge reimagined is a reminder that love, intimacy, and connection exist on multiple planes. Physical presence is merely one expression. The soul's language is vibrational, energetic, and deeply sacred. Ariana learned that connection does not require proximity. True merging is conscious, not accidental. Energy is the truest form of intimacy. Self-awareness is the foundation of soulful connection. Take a quiet moment today to feel your own energy. Observe your heart, your breath, and your subtle vibrations. Invite presence, either from within or from someone you resonate with, and notice the silent merging that may unfold. Share your experience if you feel called, because awareness grows when shared, and connection deepens when honored.